Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Rye. Let me holler real quick. Understand, my friend, they knew the risk before doing it, and they did it anyway. So understand that they knew that wasn't going to be cool with you. They knew that whatever they was doing, they should have been doing it. That's why they was doing it in the dark. That's why they was doing it behind your back. But what's done in the dark always come to light. Now they want to save face. Now they want to backtrack. So understand, if you were really important to them, why would they risk your relationship with them? Why would they risk losing you? So they knew that wasn't going to be cool. Otherwise, they would have kept doing it. That's why they trying to save face, because they know they caught. They know the jig is up. So before you allow them back in, ask yourself, what else were they doing behind your back and you didn't know about? You probably don't even want to know. But here's the thing. Even if you asked them, they probably wouldn't tell you. So they lying on top of that. So not only were they doing it behind your back, they was lying. So before you just let somebody back in, you got to ask yourself, is this really important, keeping this? Because from the outside looking in, from what it seems like to you, it seems like you cared more than they did. And that's why they're trying to save face. That's why they're trying to make it look not as bad as it is. You wouldn't have to sugarcoat it if it wasn't bad to begin with. So that's why you need to just move on. Not be angry, not, be upset. You just have to simply just walk away. You have to put your hands up and walk away. Because whatever this is, it seems like it wasn't real to begin with. It was real to you, but it wasn't real to them. They playing with your time. They playing with your emotions. And you don't need to put up with that. You don't need to be in that situation. So that's why they was trying to hide it. And whatever they was hiding, they didn't want you to find out about it. And that's why they're trying to do that. So they knew the risk. Whatever it was, they knew what it was. And that's why you need to move on. Because if they lying about one thing, maybe they are, maybe they not. But they could be lying about everything. So that's why it's important that you move on. Because you wouldn't risk it, so why are they? You wouldn't risk the relationship. You wouldn't risk the friendship. You wouldn't risk something you cared about. If you cared about it, you would hold it close. You would hold it dear to your heart. They're not holding you dear to theirs. So you're putting in more than they are. And you're not getting the same thing in return. So you got to ask yourself, why continue dealing with these individuals in the first place? Why continue to deal with individuals that aren't matching what you bring to the table? It's an uneven and it's not a beneficial partnership at the end of the day. So they knew the risk. Don't let them backtrack. Don't believe the sorries. Don't fall for the crocodile tears. Don't fall for none of that. They knew what it was from the jump. And if they are doing things like that, like I said, you gotta look at what else they was doing. So they knew the risk, and that's not something. And understand, my friend, you're risking even more by dealing with them. They knew the risk for them was losing you. The risk for you is losing everything. How much are you risking by continuously dealing with them after that, especially if they done you wrong before? How much more are you willing to sacrifice? How much more are you willing to lose? But hey, it's Rye. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you, family. We growing, family. Woo woo. And you got this, homie. It's already yours.